I'm from, this is where it started. And this is what becomes of the brokenhearted. And this is going out to those departed from a life so
Ani,
young.
mikä on wabna meg Nishnaabemdaa Noongo minoa. Chanson da nozwin, wasaksi in donjaba, megize dotem, ambe Nishnaabemdaa Noongo. All right, so today we're going to go over some tense markers and personal prefixes. All right, and the last one, I saved this one to last because this one has a little bit more explaining to do, and that's present tense. Verbs that begin with a B, say like bakte, or an example that I got from my uncle the other day when he gave me a sentence that I can use is he would say gabe mbas, and that's a way of saying I'm still thirsty, but then he told me what mbas is, and it means like I'm dry, so it means like I'm still dry. But with a B, a verb that begins with B, it'll be like an IM sound, like gabe mbas, or mbakte. Out west, they'll probably have nim bakte. They'll have an N in front of the IM. Here, it's just IM, and it's subtle. It's more of a subtle sound, bakte or mbas, gabe mbas. And that's for verbs with B. All right, so then there's ind. Around here it's like ind, but out west you might hear nind. This sound is what we use, or this personal prefix or whatever, this is for what we use when verbs have vowels at the beginning. And with this one, say like take jinkazo for example. Jinkazo. I know it doesn't sound like there's a vowel at the front, but when it's full vowel form, it's jinakazo. There's an I at the beginning of that. And when you go on to like say the Nishnaabemdaa Dictionary online or the Ojibwe People's Dictionary online, they provide the full vowel form for you. So like if you're wondering, should I use ind or nind here, then if you go on those dictionaries, they can help you out. Oh, this verb has a vowel at the beginning. I'll have to use nind or ind, depending on where you're from. So, jinkazo is for third person singular and plural. So that's for if you're talking about one other person, like jinkazo Terry. That person's name's Terry, or that person's called Terry. And then that's also for third person plural. So we got jinkazo wak, and then you'd say they're called, and then whatever. When you're talking about third person, whether it's plural or singular, you don't have like a tense marker there really. Sometimes you might have do in certain areas, but here in Wasauksing, I only really hear just the verb on its own, no tense marker. When you're saying I am called or my name is, you say indigenakaz, and then you, all of a sudden that vowel comes back. So indigenakaz. I'm called or my name is indigenakaz, and then that goes for you as well. So for the you, that would be like gid. So gide, gidigenakaz. You're called or your name is, so gidigenakaz, and that's gid. And then you add that to verbs that have vowels at the beginning. And another tricky verb that is an example that I can use for this is here we'll say yekze for that person is tired. Yekze, that person's tired. Whoever you're talking about, one person, yekze. But if you were to say I'm tired, you'd say ndayekwis. And if I were to say you're tired, it'd be gadayekwis. And if you look in those dictionaries, yekze, full vowel form is ayekoze. And there's the A at the beginning. That A comes back when you conjugate it for me or you, and then it'll also come back for like we and you guys, and those different forms. So, ndayekwis, gadayekwis. All right. And then The last one is ndo, ndo or nindo out west. Ndo, like if you were to say I'm too full, ndo zamshkine, ndo zamshkine. If you look in the dictionary, ozamshkine has a short O vowel at the front, but when you add the ndo, it lengthens out to the long O sound. So ndo zamshkine, ndo zamshkine, ndo zamshkine. So the ndo is used for verbs that have an O at the beginning already, like umbigize, he or she is loud. So you could say ndombigus or gdombigus, like I'm loud, you're loud. And that's how you use that one, the ndo, for verbs that begin with O, a singular O. And this also goes for nouns too. If you were to say my car, it would be ndo daban, because daban has an O in the front. If you look it up for full vowel form, ndo daban. But I never knew that until I actually looked in the dictionary. But it makes an appearance again when you go to say mine. Ndo daban, gdo daban. For verbs that begin with consonants of the different sorts, you'll just either use an in sound, in, or n sound, an ni. That's what you'd use. But just a little note, since we're out east, just like I explained, some of our verbs have a vowel at the front, but they're just not pronounced until we conjugate them. So if you're just learning, you may not know there's a vowel at the beginning, and to use the ind or gid in front of it. But that's where dictionaries like the Ojibwe People's Dictionary and like the Nishnaabemdaa Atlas Dictionary online will help you out. That you can access from anywhere, look them up. Those dictionaries will give you the full vowel form, and you'll know that, okay, I gotta use a different personal prefix for present tense with this verb. Ahausa, mie, chimigochka bazindoyak.
This is where it started. This is what becomes of the broken-hearted. This is going out to those departed from a life so young it was barely started. This is going out to the mamas crying 'cause the sun's gone home with the angels flying. No just reasons, no denying hopeless feelings that we confide in. The ones we love, the ones we trust, the ones who save us from the cusp of the darkness.